You know, a lot of people ask me, I get a lot of emails saying, you know, where's the best place to find snakes in the UK? Or did you plant that snake there? How come you found him so quickly, so easily? You must have done a lot of editing. Well, I do a lot of editing, but it's not for that reason. Basically, this is the perfect environment for British snakes. It's very wet, there's lots of boggy areas like this, look at this, soaking wet. And that means their prey of amphibians can be found all over the place. You've got these little dry islands where the trees and the bracken are, and that means they can sit out with the sun themselves, bask in the open, and have that dry security there, but also the wet where they can find water and their prey. I'm just going to show you how easy it is actually to find one in here. Obviously, I haven't planted a snake here, it'd be off like a shot. So we're just going to have a little walk, see if we can find anything, see how quickly it takes us to find something. Have a look at this guy, he's just coming right up to me. Hey, look at that! Whoa, that's a really good looking grass snake. What a beautiful animal, look at this. He's got a really yellow ring around his neck. And look, so gentle. Just a little bit of hissing here and there, but otherwise, this is a totally wild snake, and he's very happy just to wrap around my arms. Super. Look at the colours on him. Speckled, light green on the bottom, almost a yellow on the bottom, and he's got these black specks and he's a darker green on top. Perfect camouflage. These guys are actually oviparous, that means they lay eggs. Now the European viper, he's viviparous, he gives birth to live young, but these guys, they lay eggs. And in fact, they're the only British snake to lay eggs, so they're the ones that will be found. Hey, settle down, it's all right. Look at that. They're the ones that could be found in your gardens, in your compost heaps. Favourite place for these guys. And if you find one there, you're very lucky. Looks like he might have just had a meal here. There's a slight bulge, probably a toad or a frog, maybe a newt. These guys feed almost exclusively, at this age certainly, on amphibians, and when they're a little younger, on invertebrates. Very placid snake, hasn't even tried to bite me. In fact, kiss him right on the head. The only real form of defense of these guys is that hissing you can hear. That's quite off-putting to a lot of predators, but also, coming a bit closer, also, they'll secrete this substance, very smelly substance, from their bottom down here, at the base of the tail. And you may think, well, the whole of the snake's a tail. Well, actually, no. You can see, just down here, is his bottom right there, and the rest from there downwards is his tail. It's quite obvious when you look close up. So these guys will secrete a substance called musk, and it absolutely stinks. Can't really explain the smell to you. Absolutely stinks, and that's a very good predator deterrent as well. They'll also feign death, and they'll curl up and over themselves. They'll gape, and to all intents and purposes they look pretty lifeless. But I won't want to do that because that would mean I'm stressing him out a lot, and we don't want to do that. So a few minutes of him and he can go back to hunting his prey of frogs, newts and toads. These guys actually can put up with toad venom. The toxic skin of a toad, no problem to these guys. unlucky for the toads, they love them. Right, thank you very much. What a star. Let's put him back onto his log just here where I found him. That's the grass snake. Okay, now close up of him on his back, on the back is going off. Got him? Mm-hmm. Just stay there and let it go out.